Game 5 of the World Series and the Chicago Cubs. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join Carlucci. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's. What do they need to focus on in order to win a championship here on the road, Steve?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Inside for a ball, so he misses with 2 straight here, and it's back to 2-2.
And I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there, or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Jason Kipnis will come forward now, and as you see by the numbers, he's off to a hot start here in the Fall Classic.
Yeah, and you know some guys just love being on that big stage, and he's been a big part of this ball club all season long, so it's no surprise to me that he swung a hot bat when it matters the most.
Francisco Lindor takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Got him. Mike Napoli set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
On the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a strong top of the. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Yeah, you know, you have to be careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. He knows how to stay within himself and come through in the clutch.
Stepping in, Dexter Fowler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Chris Bryant will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the Schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved. That probably should have been a strike, but 3-0, sometimes you don't get that call. He puts a man on here on the 4-pitch walk.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And, of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Chopped foul right at home plate. Bauer fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. A runner on first with 2 away. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success. Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Carlos Santana makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Lester into his motion, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And he got him. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Batting 7.
Brandon Geyer into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Boy, when you hit a ball into the gap like that, I don't care who the outfielders are. You have no chance of chasing that thing down. Splits the outfielders perfectly, in for an easy double. And boy, you got some things going now.
Stepping in now, Roberto Perez. Hard liner to center field. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Addison Russell will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lindor is there for it. One away.
Batting sixth. Right
Digging
fielder,
in, Jason Hayward, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it is on 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Javier Baez will get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. David Ross set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
To 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the. Trevor Bauer set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Line toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Rajay Davis will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
Yeah, as bad as he looked on that breaking ball, his first at bat, he's going to see nothing but breaking balls.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Line to the right side. Hayward is there, 1 away. So 1 man gone for Cleveland here in the third. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Lester sets. Here's the 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Lindor. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Baez is there for it. Mike Napoli stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it. And that retires the side. John Lester digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And a A swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Dexter Fowler will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now batting,
Chris Bryant digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw in time and the side is retired. We'll see Carlos Santana when we come back. We've played 3 here. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana will settle in to lead things off here for Cleveland. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. This is hit well out toward left field. Zobrist going back on it. Gone! Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. His second home run of the series as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, well, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
the right fielder, number 6.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Guyer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Well, that's just good execution right there. Pitcher slide steps. That makes it easier and quicker for the catcher to handle the ball. He gets a good throw off the second base, and they get their guy.
1 run, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Squared that one up just a little late. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Roberto Perez steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw, and no throw as it turns out as he takes second with ease. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Trevor Bauer get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
And now he'll have a good hitter's count here to try and pick up a 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, Leading off the inning, Anthony Rizzo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now in the box, Ben Zobrist. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Addison Russell. He flew out in his last at-bat. Well, they let him go there, but he missed it for strike 1. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Striding into the box, Jason Hayward. He drew a walk his first time up. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Second baseman, number 9.
Javier Baez gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the center fielder, Rajai Davis. Shot foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Grounded back up the middle. Russell has it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And this is what this guy needs to do more of. When he hits fly balls, he's not so effective. But when he hits line drives and choppers and balls on the ground, it's very difficult to throw him out. And he reaches here on an infield single.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Francisco Lindor will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. Throw gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. So this doesn't look good for now as he's going to come out with what looks like an injury to his back. Could be a number of things, and we're hoping it's not something that keeps him out for an extended period. Travis Wood will be summoned now to take over following the injury. Mike Napoli will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Tribe as they're unable. David Ross will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Chris Coghlan will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is 1 big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Dexter Fowler will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Chris Bryant will step in. A ground-out victim as last time. 3-0 count. Here it comes. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Hector Rondon will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 56.
Carlos Santana will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? Home run. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, and the Indians move in front now 3-0.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His 2nd home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Roberto Perez will stand in, hoping he can find a little green out there for once. He's lined out twice thus far.
Well, sitting up here, it looks like there's a lot of wide open spaces, but he's been hitting them right at people all game long.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Hayward is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out. The tag at 3rd, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, Anthony Rizzo will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Power gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Ben Zobrist will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Addison Russell will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Justin Grimm is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay throw.
Second baseman, number 22.
Jason Kipnis ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting.
Francisco Lindor will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Up next for Cleveland.
Mike Napoli will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Oh, this pitch is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run scores. Carlos Santana comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
Yeah, and pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field would have to be gone if he comes through with a big knock right here.
And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And not in time as the 2nd run scores.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Jose Ramirez will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. In danger now of a 2nd walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first.
Boy, this one might be a case of adding injury to insult. It hasn't been his finest performance so far, and now this one shot right back at him at the mound. No time to get out of the way, and that's going to sting for quite a while.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 3 runs already home here. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far. So I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Jason Hayward gets something going here. Bauer's ready. Here's the 1-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. A Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hayward is retired, and there's one away.
Second baseman
Javier Baez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Belted high in the air out to left. Santana ranging back. Still ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. And they're on the board at 6-1.
Well, one thing you can say about this ball club, they are not going to go down without a fight. I mean, you don't make it this far into the postseason without having a lot of heart. So they're going to battle the whole way.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Kyle Schwarber will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Pedro Strop will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Roberto Perez comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 47.
And a pinch hitter may be next, as Coco Crisp has moved out into the on-deck circle now.
Coco Crisp.
A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Goes the other way with it, as this is in the air down the line in left. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting,
Rajay Davis steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
And that is not good.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Slapped hard the opposite way, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Ready now, Jason Kipnis, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. And there goes Davis. Line drive to left. Zobrist is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Dexter Fowler. Cody Allen is on out of the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Dexter Fowler will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Liner towards second. And reined in, one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Allen's ready. Here comes the 3-2. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. Digging in, Francisco Lindor. He'll swing it from the left side right here. 2-1, here it is. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Zobrist racing back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
In now, Mike Napoli. Oh, now and this ball is hit high and deep to left field as well. Do they have back-to-back here? They do, as this too is a home run. A solo home run for Mike Napoli. His first homer here in the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
C.J. Edwards will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, you talk about guys that have hit 3 home runs in a World Series game. Well, it's a pretty short conversation. Let's see, you got Babe Ruth, Reggie Jackson, Albert Pujols, Pablo Sandoval did it as well. And now this man right here. I mean, this is unbelievable. This is the kind of game that he's going to be reminded of until well into his golden years. And good for him. This has been just a truly great performance.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Zobrist has a play. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 6.
Into the box now, Brandon Guyer. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. 1-1, here it comes. takes this the other way to right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
The catcher, number 55.
Roberto Perez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Plenty of home runs to go around so far as you see the elevated totals there. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Now batting, pitcher, Cody.
Lonnie Chisenhall will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The 0-2 home. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Tack on another run there. They've put up 11 now in the ball game, and this offense is definitely running on all cylinders.
Hit hard to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Danny Salazar will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Ben Zobrist will be the one to start things off, with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a Game 6. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Addison Russell will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And the count will be full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Jason Hayward will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Javier Baez comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And that's going to do it. It's all over, and the Indians are the world champs.
And you know what? I bet the only thing they wish they could have done a little bit differently is win this thing in front of their home crowd. But you know what? I don't think anyone's complaining about that right now. They are a very deserving World Championship club, and congratulations to the entire organization.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs.